Third and goal. Stroud has plenty of time, hesitates. Still trying to find somebody. Back pedal, delivers a low throw. It is caught. Touchdown. It was a great job getting his hands under the ball.
That's excellent. That is excellent.
And how about the fight? How about the fight of the group?
The Texans are still in this game.
Okay, so I hear a lot of y'all want to know how to dance like an African. All this leg work and stuff. It's too hard, forget that. Let me show you a simple way. Just 2 steps, like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. But to make this dance an African dance, just drop it down low, swing to the left, swing to the right, give it some shoulder up. You're almost there.
Ladies and gentlemen, just like that, we are halfway through the regular season of the generic fantasy league. Brian, I think you could have given every manager 100 guesses. None of them would have known the rankings as they exist today, even with luck on their side. There have been some truly unmistakable, unbelievable performances by our managers, none more than in this past week 7. Goodness, I had a thick paper show up on my doorstep Tuesday morning.
Did you really? Well,
I really did.
No managers but me, maybe. I don't know. Maybe everybody can go check the standings on that one. But we're not going to linger on that too much. Cooper, mine's also pretty thick. Care to read me yours?
Oh, man. Yeah, I want to address the elephant in the room. OSHA, the Occupational Safety and Health Administration, has released an official apology on behalf of the NFL.
Is that so? I didn't know they worked together.
Yeah. 0 days since past incident. Safeties were nowhere to be found on Monday night in the Texans-Seahawks game.
Hey, yo, what the
fuck? With a very controversial call saying CJ Stroud was just inside the 1-yard line, holding 2 points back from the Seattle defense that would have gotten John the win in our marquee matchup of the week against the commissioner, James DeCamp.
Can I just say, we have been absolutely spot on with these matchups of the week for the past 4. Oh my God, man, can we pick them? We're going to put that up on the screen right now. We're going to pirate that from NFL.com. Just put that up here so you can see it. I've also got another headline coming out of our matchup of the week. Did you know they're coming out with a new James Bond movie?
Are they really?
They sure are. Do you remember the second one ever made? It's called From Russia with Love. Of course. Well, it's actually a sequel to that movie, and it's called From Africa with Love. And guess what? It premiered last weekend. But instead of starring James Bond, we starred James DeCamp, reprising his role as 007. The double O's, J-Mo, McCaffrey, and the 7 were the other guys. And man, against all odds, Jimmy got out of there with a win. Are you kidding me? 7 guys, a 0, and he got out of there.
Did I look? We might have to cut this. Did I look at the scoreboard wrong? He had 2 zeros. J-Mo, I knew.
Luke McCaffrey, 0.
Putting up 150 with a 0 is absurd. Brian, my next headline: Karma delivers Halloween haunt to trick-or-treat trickster.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah, just last week, there were allegations of the Goobers manager Chris Morley stealing candy from local neighborhood kids.
Those are probably true, yeah.
You'll recall his quote from our little game we played where he said it's like taking candy from a baby.
Oh.
In an emphatic sign of cosmic karma, Monday at midnight, the 2 Halloween legends of Jason and Michael Myers teamed up under the alias Jason Myers to botch the matchup-winning field goal. The Tinglers scraped by 121 to 117 off a Herculean effort of Bo Nix.
Are you kidding me? I was watching that live, and, it was somewhat overshadowed by the absolute just bomb fest that John and Jimmy were going at. But I was like, Oh my God, he missed that kick. He would have won. We are coinciding here with the start of the NBA season here, so I got somewhat of an NBA. The headline, Savannah left unsatisfied.
Oh, no.
Are you familiar with Savannah?
Georgia?
No, not at all. That's the wife of LeBron James, Savannah James. And let me tell you, the jury's out. LeBron's third leg is officially a one-trick pony. He's only got one move. Only one move he pulls out. It's JSN or it's bust. And that's it.
Do not comment.
That is all you're getting from LeBron's third leg.
I'm excited to see the pose.
Oh, absolutely. He better hit that thing.
Yeah. Brian, my final headline, a little bit more in the economics department here. U.S. hardware markup up 24% thanks to Switch 2 sales. You have a Switch 2, personally? No?
I don't want.
Despite this economic boom, a beloved Mario Party character is nowhere to be found. And that's Logan in the Wiggler.
Oh.
He could have done with a couple more shakes against Kyle. He didn't lose this week, but he certainly didn't win.
He was up by what, like 0.4 with Cooper Kupp, and he's like, all right, you can think about benching Cooper there. Got you 2 points, just eat him. Cooper Kupp actually threw an interception in that game.
You bet he did.
He could have easily gotten 2 points back. That's crazy. We at Ball and Chain pride ourselves in research and coaching integrity over here. Cooper, I do. I don't know about you.
Absolutely.
So what we did is we went back in the league. We're about the halfway point here. You know, we got to start thinking of awards later on. We wanted to see how our managers actually doing. We're doing a deep dive on the coaching this league, and we're calling it what, Cooper? The Coaching Corner? Welcome to the Coaching Corner.
This is the Coach's Corner. Yeah, this is where we look at, everyone focuses on draft day. This is what's happened since then. We've put together our top 3 boofs and booms, thereabouts, of moments from the week-to-week decisions. The waiver pickups, the trades, the starts, the sits. And yeah, I mean, there's some clear ones here, I think, but I'm curious to see what you've come up with, Brian.
Now, Cooper, do we start off good or do we start off bad? My inclination is that we start off good here and then roll into the bad.
We can do that. Why don't you kick us off?
Sure, I'd love to. First one I'd like to call out. Some of these trades could also be good or bad, you know. Jimmy trades for Rachaad White. I think that was a tremendous move by Jimmy. I don't know how the hell he pulled it off. Again, similarly, if you want to call this a bad move by Caden, you certainly could. By any metric, you certainly could. Sorry there, bucko, but what the hell was that? He's got Bucky Irving. Nobody knew he was going to be out for 4 games, 5 games. Like, this is insane. Like, I think this gives Jimmy life. It was enough to give him the win over John last week. Because if I know anything about John or Jimmy, he would have played Tyler Algier last week, and that would have been a alum.
Yeah, tough looks for Caden there on that one. I am going to give him what I think is a trade that he was a part of, that he was the clear winner on. This would be the early season trade with Ross.
Oh, yeah.
Brian Thomas Jr. for Emeka Buka and Bill. I mean, I understand at that point in the season, you're 2 weeks in, you're still very focused on ADP, but the trend lines we had at that point suggested this was Caden's all day, every day, and yet he hasn't done as much with it as I would have liked to see. He's been plagued by some injuries, but credit where credit is due. It was a great, some might say our first sweater weather, our first fleece of the season. So.
Absolutely. I would completely agree with that. I mean, one of the brightest spots on this team right now, if he has any hope, it's there. Maybe a sneaky little pickup here. And I think I'm going to give somebody credit for going against the grain on this one, and it's paying off. Kyle picked up Quentin Johnston for $20. $20.
That's absurd.
It was after game 1, and we all said, yeah, we've seen this story before. And Kyle said, I actually haven't seen this story before. I'm going to go ahead and pick him up and start him. I think Kyle saw through the matrix here, and he's like, hang on a minute. I've been watching game tape. I've been watching preseason games. This guy's really good. I'm going to put him in there. And he's going to be with him for the rest of the season. He's been playing. Playing him was actually enough to beat you in week 3. If he hadn't had him,
wow,
well, that would have been a loss.
I'm going to give an honorable mention here, just because it'd be remiss not to, especially with the news today. In the most genuine show of I'm not here for a long time, I'm here for a good time. Darren Waller getting a couple starts on the Tinglers in the year 2025. I picked him up after week 1, and you texted me and said, "What the hell is Darren Waller doing in your IR spot?"
Get him off.
Well, he's back, and he's staying there for the rest of the season.
You go.
It pains me to say, the best value waiver pickup of the year thus far, Rico Dowdle.
Oh, who's that?
Yeah, I know. He has given you 1.2 points per dollar spent.
Just continuing to fight, just showing, going out there fighting each and every week. Like I said, it was a tough grind out game today, and we was able to grind it out, and we just been able to win in multiple ways. So, I think that's the main thing. Playing defense, playing lights out, stopping the run, and stopping teams from scoring. And offense, we getting points when we need to get the points to win the game. And special teams, like you said, Trevor had a big kick return. So it always been about playing good complementary football. And when we do that, I think we'll be good.
In Fab.
Ooh, I had spent 57. Good Lord.
Yeah.
That's it? You don't want to glaze Rico anymore? You got nothing else to say about Rico? Coming into this week, 3rd in rushing yards in the entire league.
And yet, Chuba still got the start and more touches.
Hey, we'll see this week. For my last good thing, not that there hasn't been more good things. I love all of our managers, but this is what I want to highlight right now. Somebody who has reversed our expectations, and it deserves recognition. It was a risky play. It's just the way that Matt has been coaching his team.
Yeah, give it up. Give it up for the kid.
I give it up for the kid. For the man. Give it up for the man. I mean, picking up Wandale and Harold Fannin. Harold Fannin after week 1, Wandale in the preseason. That's $21 total in those guys. They're both starting for him this week. They both look really good. Not trading Jamar Chase. Hanging on to Jamar Chase. Doing his thing. A weaker man would have traded Jamar. Jimmy's texting him every day about a Bucky trade. He said, no, not doing it. And then the obvious 3-team trade he was involved in. Completely risky. I said, Derek is washed. He was washed, by the way. He had a bye week. I was like, you can't afford to get through this. And Matt said, LOL, watch me. And he's won 3 straight. And he's back through. Lamar's going to be back. Derek's going to play. Olave's playing out of his mind. Ridiculous to see through the matrix there and to trade Saquon and to get that done. Because Saquon's been a bum. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, Brian, you're going to segue perfectly into my first boom. Or apologies, my first boof on my list. It was a daring trade that Matt initiated with 2 managers, Chris and Logan.
Oh, yeah.
Thus far, a few weeks past this, I think Logan is the biggest loser of that trade.
Yeah, who would have thunk?
Cooper Kupp and Saquon put up a combined 7.4 points this past week. It is a miracle that Logan still beat Kyle in spite of that.
I just want to call out right now, early candidate for comeback team of the year and coach of the year. His name's, he's putting his name out there, and I'm putting it out there for him. Going to the bad, I am going to hammer our commissioner a little bit here, and it's something that happened in the preseason. Listen.
I know where this is going.
I know. You know what it's called?
CMC's going to get hurt. CMC's going to get hurt.
As soon as I saw that little questionable tag next to CMC, it's Jimmy trading away Rome Odunze for Brian Robinson Jr. As soon as I saw that little question mark, I was like, let me get in there. If he would have had Rome, he would have beat Kyle in week 6. And that 5-point difference wouldn't even have mattered. And he could play him this week against me instead of whoever he's got in there right now. Don't go look at Jimmy's team. It's not a good look.
We talk so much about the waiver pickups, the trades. At the end of the day, you've got 5 guys who do not make the starting lineup every week, but you keep on the team. And it can be a very difficult, nay impossible choice. One of the mistakes that happened this season in that situation from none other than Caden.
She said she like how I be swaggin'. She said she wanna be my down chick. She said you the one I wanna get that cash.
In his week 5 bathtub bowl matchup against you, starting Brenton Strange, sitting Njoku, Rashid Shaheed, and Bill, who combined for 67 points, 43 of which were missed points that he could have gotten against you when he lost by about 18 points.
Something
so
like
really
that.
just would have loved to have that one back.
Yeah, I think Rashad got about 10 or double-digit more points than Kamara, too. So, not to keep hammering the Rashad point, but it's right there. Next up, we've got, you know what, I'm going to stay on that train of thought there. This one's about you, Kyle. Kyle, I hope you're listening, and I'd like you to know, I still do want Devon A-Chain, and I hope you give him to me, but don't listen to this. Don't listen to the next 2 minutes. Kyle has played the incorrect running back now since week 3. The incorrect running back.
Excuse me?
In week 3, he plays Ramondre over Swift. Straight up L. Straight up L in week 3. In week 4, he plays Ramondre over Swift again. Bold to stick with it. 5 points versus 16 points. Tough. In week 5, he says, fine, Ramondre, get on the damn bench. And he picks up Justice Hill. He says, Justice Hill, get the starting lineup. And he scores 2 points versus Ramondre's 15. This one's a little unfair. This one's a bit of a reach, but in week 6, he played Kenny Gainwell over Ramondre. 2 versus 9 points. Still won. Didn't matter, but, you know, points are points. It's got to make my point here. It's got to fit my narrative.
Yep.
And then next up, in week 7, this one might be the most glaring one yet, other than the Justice Hill one. Gainwell over Ramondre Stevenson, 3 versus 17. After the snap count that Ramondre's been getting, I mean, just a straight up L there. 2 of those, the week 3 and the week 7 there, if he plays the right guy, he's 4-2. That's
wow.
It's tough. 4-2 for him. For a guy that's lost Malik Neighbors and no Jaden Daniels for a lot of the year. That's how close these margins are, Kyle.
Wow. That's incredible. I mean, you don't bet against Ramondre. It's as simple as that.
You can make a lot of money betting against Ramondre Stevenson. Just, you got to pick the right week.
Okay. I've got one more for us, Brian.
Yeah, I'd love to hear it.
We've got, what, $1,000 worth of fab every year? $73 per point is what James DeCamp spent on DeMercado back in the beginning of October. He spent $453 to, over the course of 2 weeks, get a combined 6.2 points that were sat on his bench, no less. Not a single 0.4 came out of that, nearly half of his seasonal investment.
Pay that and then sit him? Wild choice. The correct, but wild choice. Yeah, that was insane. Now he's got $66 to work with for the rest of the year.
Crazy.
Now, my last boom here, my seasonal boom, I think it's something that we're all quite familiar with, and it is John trading away JSN and getting James Cook. I don't think any trade, any move, anything this season has had as big of a ripple effect as this has had on our league. Huge.
Yeah.
Let me just lay it out for you, because you're going to be shocked when you hear these numbers. John trades him away. He obviously plays Brett that week. He would have scored 134 with his guys instead of 96. Obviously, that's Brett. He beats Brett that week. Week 6, he scores 118 instead of 99 against Will. He wins that week. Going through this, I've been putting the lowest point score from the trade in there. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
He could have scored more. Week 7? Yeah, week 7. This last week, he would have had 149 instead of 147, beating Jimmy by 1 point. By 1 point. All in all, John would be 5-2. 5-2 if he had just not made this trade.
Wow.
Man, that's gotta hurt.
I know it's real. I know it's real.
Man, that's you gotta feel for the kid.
Those are the choices as a coach that keep you up at night.
Yeah. He's going to be tossing and turning till next year, and he's drafting JSN at the 102.
Be comfortable putting yourself in a position where you might be on the boof list at the end of the year. Because without that possibility, there is no world in which your team is booming. You have to take risks to make it work in the generic fantasy league.
Hey, if they're without boofs, there are no booms. Just remember that.
Beautiful.
Next up, matchup of the week. I'm going to get this kick started here, Cooper, because you're in it, buddy. You're in prime time. Would you rather play on Sunday night or Monday night?
Sunday night, for sure.
Yeah, obviously. All that. It's you and Matt. I'm just going to come right out of the gate, and I'm going to let you finish. Pause. For Matt, winner of 3 straight. I mean, this guy, talk about momentum.
He's on a heater.
Some other coaches. This guy's hot right now. Hot. Derek's back. Lamar's going to play. My key for him, Derek's going for 30 plus on Chicago. He's going big, and he's going nuclear this week. He's going to figure it out. For you, I've never seen somebody need Devontae Smith so much in their entire life. I don't know if Devontae's ever had a good week back-to-back in his
He never goes back-to-back.
In his entire career. But you need it today. Call it in. Just like per year, I call in the Taysom Hill money game, which I should actually add him to my roster. Cash it in. Cash it in now. Whatever you got, cash it in now. Because as I see it right now, Matt's winning this 125 to 108.
Brian, I think you hit the nail on the head. The key for Matt's team is a fresh Derrick Henry with something to prove. And he's had a week of no basketball hoop, no cornhole, no video games in the locker room. He's focused.
He is focused. You know Derrick runs the ping pong table.
I hate to ask him to do it back to back. Bo needs another 40-point game against Dallas.
Hey, man, big dog, I need you, big dog. Boy, look here. Boy, I need you bad, man. Shit, I need about 50, man. Shit. I've been out here, goddamn me, waiting to see what I come up with, goddamn me. I said, let me go see boss. Goddamn me. Shit.
Which he could do. Dallas has one of, if not the worst defense in the league this season. I need Bo to start. He needs to rush just design scramble every single play. Get some 30-yard rushing touchdowns, some 40-yard rushing touchdowns, maybe a quick little toss over to RJ Harvey to help me in my other league. But he's not passing to Sutton, that's for sure.
He has to pass to Sutton. He's the guy. Sutton cannot bust again. He doesn't bust this many times. Come on. Who's going to win?
Oh, I want
Bum.
Unfortunately, I do have to give this one to Matt. He's got the momentum. All of his players are doing what they need to do. Daniel Jones is looking like an MVP candidate. I think we're pretty close to I think I'm close to my projected. I think I'm about 117. Matt does a bit above his. He's about 128.
You know what they say? The game is played on grass, not on a computer screen. Anyway.
Well, Brian, I think that's our episode.
Wait a minute, you're forgetting a thing.
Except for the bonus. We're in the Halloween spirit here in the Rona household. We have decorations just about everywhere. I don't know if you can see my little scarecrow over here.
I can.
You see him? He's posed up. That's a decoration.
Sure.
Next week is our Halloween episode, so I couldn't quite get into a candy bonus segment or a costume bonus segment, but I was in that ballpark. And then I was watching the Great British Baking Show, and they did a back to school episode. That being said, I was thinking about being a kid at the lunch table, unzipping your little Thomas the Train lunchbox and looking for a Little Debbie snack in there. I'm going to give you a Little Debbie snack, and you tell me which coach or which team it is and why.
Let's fucking go. Pardon my language, but this is the kind of stuff that gets me fired up.
Yeah.
This is the kind of stuff that brings out bread as a cheese ball. That's what brings this out. That's exactly what I want.
We're going to start with a classic, a Swiss roll.
A Swiss roll? Gosh, I really think it really speaks Logan to me.
Wow. Tell me more.
I think Logan is rolled up and he's cream filled, and I think he's rather good.
A little bit more obscure with this one, a Star Crunch.
What is a Star Crunch?
What is a Star Crunch, you ask? A cookie with caramel and crisp rice?
Right. I see it. It's a crisp rice thing. I'm going to wait to say you because I really feel that there's some sort of like, oh, they make like a grass cookie and that's going to be Cooper and that's what I'm going to pick.
So hurtful.
God, I think it's Chris. Chris strikes me as always, he's slightly unorthodox with his coaching methods, but I think he's absolutely got a cult following.
Wow. Okay. I like that. More savory. We're going to go a Nutty Buddy.
Ooh, a Nutty Buddy is it is Jimmy. Jimmy is a Nutty Buddy. He's big. He's very savory. Sometimes it can be too much peanut butter.
How about a mini muffin? You know the little
mini
pack?
Muffin?
Yeah.
Interesting. I think Ross is our little mini muffin.
Yeah.
I think
yeah. This one I think has an obvious answer, but that's just my personal preference.
Sure.
A honey bun.
A honey bun? Well, that's obviously the Motor City Mulligan's Matthew fan.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's the clearest honey bun ever. You sweeten, you put them in the microwave, it tastes just so good.
I picture Matt being the kid that got dropped off to school about a half hour earlier than most kids started showing up. He'd waltz over into the cafeteria, he'd get his little honey bun from the lunch lady and just sit so contently by himself.
Absolutely.
I hate to put you on the spot here. Cosmic Brownie.
The Cosmic Brownie? Interesting. I'm giving it... There's a lot here with the Cosmic Brownie. I'm giving it to Brett. I think Brett is the Cosmic Brownie. I think he is. I think he's solid. I think he's savory. But I think he's got a bit of a rainbow topping.
I'm stuck on you calling a Cosmic Brownie savory.
Savory. What is it? It's umami. Isn't that it?
Excuse me?
Isn't that it? It's gotta be. It's not. Well, I guess it's pretty sweet. Is chocolate? Yeah.
It's a brownie.
Sure, he can be sweet. He can also be a little mean, exposing us in the group chat like that.
Exposing you in the group chat like that.
He's an old Cosmic Brownie. He's stale.
Yeah, he's the one you find on the first day of school from last year.
Yeah, this has been in the back of my locker for a while. I'm gonna eat it anyway because it's good. But I'm not going to like it.
How about a zebra cake?
You see, now this is where you really start to get into the Kyle territory. I think Kyle is the zebra cake. He's got the pizzazz to be a zebra cake.
Oatmeal cream pie.
Oatmeal cream pie, easy you. Look at you. You look like an oatmeal cream pie right now. You're absolutely the oatmeal cream pie. And guess what? I don't even like oatmeal cream pies.
What's the company that's not Little Debbie, but's like Little Debbie?
Big Bertha?
Hostess. Please hold. We're pivoting to Hostess, starting with a snowball.
I know what a snowball is. Will's a snowball.
Oh, don't do it to him.
It is. He is a snowball. That's why I picked it, because it has coconut in it. Take that however you may, Will.
A zinger?
A zinger? What the hell is a zinger? A zinger? I gotta look at a zinger here. It's also a chicken sandwich, now that I'm looking here on Google. Therefore, I am taking the zinger for myself.
Because of the chicken sandwich through line.
I think I go both ways. Correct.
Hayden and John left. One of them's a Twinkie. Who is it?
I think John's the Twinkie. I think you can survive on John. You can survive on John. He never goes bad for years.
And that leaves with the final snack. We're doing some mini powdered donuts.
That's exactly what I was going to say. I was going to suggest it before you brought up Hostess. I was going to say Caden's a donut hole. Can I say donut hole?
You can say donut hole, sure. Is it powdered? Is it chocolate covered?
He's powdered. He's a white powdered donut hole. You put that in your pipe.
What an insult. All right. Well, you've been glazing some of these coaches too much this episode. We got to cut it.
We do have to cut it before things get out of hand around here. Man, Cooper, halfway through. Man, I cannot wait to see. You're going to tell me that we're going to have what we just had all over again? And some more? And a sprinkle on top?
The stakes are only getting higher. Everyone has a non-zero chance to make the playoffs right now.
Yeah. Everybody's still in it. As bad as it may look.
That's not going to be the case in a few weeks.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And coming from Ball and Chain, we would like to wish you all the best of luck.
Yeah. And just remember, every time you go to bed, you're one day closer to 50 dogs.
Think about that.
Oh. And then you've got what I think is one of the greatest things ever known to mankind. Balls.
He blew. He blew. He blew.